Hey everyone, it's Fitz with your Postgame Walk and Talk. Kansas State wins here at the Fitzgerald Center. The last game Kansas State will play in the Fitzgerald Center before they open their new facility down the road. 97-95 in overtime. Jerome Tang and the Wildcats get out of his former hometown with a win, and what a game it was. And what can you say about the little guy Marquise Noel? I've never seen a player on a basketball court improve the way he has. And it's not just like he's making more shots, he's just a completely more focused and centered player than he was. Coach Tang used a great analogy after the game. He said, a train is a powerful vehicle, but if you put it in sand, it's not going anywhere. But if you put it on tracks, it gives it direction, momentum, and the ability to accomplish something and go places maybe where you didn't imagine. And they've given him tracks, which is confining in the fact that he can't steer off of those if he wants to play the way he needs to play, and he's not. 32 points, 14 assists, a number only matched by Trae Young in Big 12 play over the history, and his second straight game with 30 or more points, which has not been done at Kansas State since a dude named Michael Beasley was roaming around. And in fact, in that stretch, Michael did it 4 times in a row, so as Coach Tang said, Keith's got a little work to do. Just this team is so well put together at such an early stage. I don't think any of us, even in an optimistic state, would have thought that Kansas State would be 3-0 in Big 12 play at this point, with 3 wins over ranked teams, with 2 of those coming on back-to-back road games down here in Texas, with a historic scoring output against Texas, and then another nice effort in this game, even though the shots didn't fall as easily as they did last time around. An incredible turnaround by Jerome Tang and his coaching staff and the players. Keontae Johnson puts up 26 points, had 9 rebounds again. Like last game against Texas, 9 rebounds, 1 shy of a double-double. But Kansas State is now 14-1 overall, 3-0 in the conference as they head home to play Oklahoma State. And you can't flinch in this conference. Just because you beat 3 ranked teams and you're going to have a team come in that isn't ranked doesn't mean you can let up in any way, or you will lose in this league. It was absolutely impressive to watch the way Kansas State just kind of kept on top here. They didn't ever put away Baylor, and that was a shortcoming. They had opportunities. They missed back-to-back threes when they were up by 5-6 points that would have blown it up. And then these were wide open threes, the kind of threes that this team typically hits. This team hit better than 50% in a game again as they continue to shoot the ball really well. So even though Kansas State wasn't able to put away the Bears in this contest, they kept scrapping. And when they fell behind in overtime, after Baylor managed to tie it up and force that overtime with some great defense too, that kind of took away the looks that Kansas State wanted, even though Marquise Noel got up a running shot that could have gone in. It was not a bad shot. But then Baylor takes the lead in overtime, and Kansas State comes scrapping back. And if you had Ish Massoud as the guy that would hit the definitive 3-pointer and make the defensive play on the next possession on your bingo card, congratulations, you won the game, because Ish came up huge. And as Coach Tang said after the game, he's not playing because David Gasson is hurt. He's playing because he's earning it in practice. Now look, I probably would think that he's gotten more time on the court because of the injury, but Ish Massoud is making the most of his time on the court, and he hit, I think, 3 out of 4 3-pointers in this game. It was really, really a remarkable team effort once again from Coach Tang's staff and players. It's hard to fathom right now where he's put Kansas State basketball and how good they are in such a short period of time, and how he constructed this roster. Remember when we were worried he wasn't quite getting the right guys? We didn't understand the mix of guys. We knew he was getting the right classes and the right positions put together. And Keontae Johnson signing on late played a big role. But this team's fun. This is the most fun I've had covering Kansas State basketball, honestly, since that Beasley season. Cats are coming home. Hope to see you at the Brand.